Hello viewers, let's take a quick look at this question. This question is saying, which of the following is a buffer solution? Now, before diving into the answer to this question, if you are a Nigerian fellow or you are preparing for any external exams, there is a link on the comment section. Click there to join my WhatsApp group where we train students at a very affordable price. We are going to pay, but it's very affordable. Okay. Now, before looking at the various options, what do you understand by buffer solution? Now, a buffer solution is a solution that resists changes in pH when small amount of acid or base is being added. Are you following? That resists changes in pH when small amount of acid or base is being added to it. Now, we have two types of buffer solution. We have acidic buffer, and we have two types of buffer solution. We have acidic buffer solution and we have basic buffer solution. Now, when we look at acidic buffer, acidic buffer is formed from a weak acid and its conjugate base. Okay, a weak acid and a conjugate base, while a basic buffer is formed from a weak base and its conjugate acid. Okay, so we have something like this. Acidic buffer. Acidic buffer is formed from what? Weak acid plus what? Conjugate base. A weak acid plus what? A conjugate base make what? Acidic buffer. Example, a weak acid is ethanoic. We say ethanoic, COOH. This is a weak acid plus what? What is the conjugate base of this ethanoic? We have CH3COONA. This is what? A conjugate base, while this is the weak acid. So this solution is called what? Is called acidic buffer. Now, how about now we proceed to basic buffer. Basic buffer, we have been told that it's formed from weak base plus what? Plus conjugate acid. Weak base, we have NH4OH. This is a weak base. A conjugate acid will be what? Plus what? NH4Cl. This is a weak base and this is what? A conjugate acid. Do you get that? A conjugate acid. So a weak base plus a conjugate acid will give you what? Will give you a basic buffer. Remember, a buffer is a solution that resists it changes in what? pH when acid and base are what? Are either acid or base are being added to it. So which one will resist change? So it is either a weak acid and a conjugate base, or a weak base on what? A conjugate acid. Now let's go to the various options. Look at this one now. HCl is a very strong acid. NaOH is a what? A strong base. So it will what? Neutralize. So this one is wrong. Do you get that? So it is not what? It's not a buffer solution. Look at this one. Of course, this one is a typical example that we have illustrated here. So this one is what? This one is acid, and this one is what? This one is a weak base. So our correct option is what? B. Let's proceed to this one. This one is a salt, a neutral salt. Okay, so it does not have any effect, a neutral salt, and there is no acid in these two things. So the option is what? Wrong. And this one, it is a strong acid, and we said a buffer solution must be what? Must be a weak acid, not what? A strong acid. So the option is what? Wrong. For more of this video, do well to like the video, share and comment. Follow me in all my social media handles. We have YouTube, Ojemike TV. TikTok is there, Ojemike1. Facebook is there, Ojemike Online Chemistry. If you want to get the latest of the world around chemistry follow Ojen.